What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Bill's romantic fate revealed. Here's the woman in his future. The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Bill Spencer's romantic fate has been revealed, so let's talk about the woman in his future. Bill has been single for a while now, but it looks like things may head in a direction he didn't expect soon enough. B&B fans will recall how hard Bill fought for a reunion with Katie Logan, but she could never make that wish come true. After getting burned so many times in the past, it's easy to see why Katie was so wary of signing up for more heartbreak. Of course, Bill also made some big mistakes when it came to Luna Nozawa, so he didn't do himself any favors. Up to now, the circumstances haven't really been right for Bill and Katie to reunite. However, maybe what Katie really needed was time and a reason to get close to Bill again. That reason will come thanks to this whole situation with Will Spencer, who was duped into sharing a night with Luna in bed. The future holds for Katie and Bill, meaning they could still have one as a romantic duo. Bill and Katie are going to come together to support their son, and maybe through this, they'll find what they shared in the past, and that connection as a couple. Minus teased. Although Minus didn't flat out confirm that Bill and Katie have a reunion ahead of them, he certainly made it sound that way. Katie and Bill will always care about each other as Will's parents, but some sparks could fly in the midst of all the family drama. This may be exactly what Bill and Katie need to remember their deep love for each other. It could mark a major turning point and finally give Bill the new Katie chapter he's been craving for so long. The Bold and the Beautiful say Katie and Bill have plenty of emotional scenes coming up, so stay tuned for updates on any romantic breakthrough news. Heather Tom transformed Katie from the Logan's Plain Jane into one of the show's most commanding forces. Katie Logan hasn't had any major front-burner storylines on The Bold and the Beautiful lately. However, given that she recently offered questionable advice to her son Will, one might be coming her way. Poor Will told his mom that when he was passed out drunk at his work promotion party, a woman snuck in pretending to be Elektra and had sex with him. This did not seem to bother Katie, so she advised him to forget about it. As that story unfolds and Katie's going to have to help her son deal with the ramifications of being assaulted, Heather Tom opened up about how Katie has become a central figure in the show's ever-twisting drama. From wallflower to powerhouse. Katie was originally played by Nancy Sloan until Tom stepped into the part in 2007. Considered the plain Jane of the Logan clan, the actress transformed Katie into a force that could not be ignored. She has been able to rise above the difficulties she has encountered, particularly during her on-and-off relationship with Bill. The actress spoke to Soaps and credited the show's creative team with allowing Katie to grow and evolve as a character, rather than letting her stagnate. She expressed her gratitude at being able to play such a dynamic character, whose worldview has changed. She credited head writer and executive producer Brad Bell with allowing Katie to develop. One of the most satisfying aspects of Tom's professional life has been her transformation from a timid wallflower to a confident woman. A career without regrets almost. Tom also reflected on how her run at B&B might have started sooner if she'd only taken the chance to explore across the hall while working at The Young and the Restless. She explained that she grew up on YNR and never visited the B&B set. She thought, "Oh, this is fun," when she finally did. "Everyone here is so happy and chill." She was shocked that such an oasis existed in the CBS studios. Still, with multiple Emmys and nearly 2 decades as Katie under her belt, Tom has proven herself an indispensable part of the soap world. Her ability to breathe life into Katie has made her one of daytime's enduring success stories, a performer who turned a so-called plain Jane into a powerhouse. Bill Spencer's romantic destiny unfolded in a manner that longtime fans of The Bold and the Beautiful both anticipated and yet never truly believed would come to fruition. If there was ever a character who embodied passion, power, and reckless determination, it was Bill. His narrative has consistently been one of grand declarations followed by significant disappointments. However, as time has softened his rough edges and the shadow of his family drama looms over every business transaction and romantic endeavor, it seems that Bill is finally being guided toward the woman who has consistently captured his heart, Katie Logan. She is the woman who understood his darkest aspects, the one who bore him Will, the one he betrayed, pursued, lost, and longed for repeatedly. Although Bill has engaged in fleeting romances, obsessions, and ill-fated relationships with women such as Brooke Logan, Steffi Forrester, Quinn Fuller, and most recently, a dubious interest in Luna Nozawa, nothing has ever resonated the way Katie has. Katie has always demanded the best from him, compelled him to look beyond the sword necklace and the towering skyscrapers, and challenged him to view himself not merely as Dollar Bill, but as a man capable of loyalty and compassion. Despite having turned down his advances in the past after suffering from his betrayals, the winds of fate appear to be shifting now, thanks to the shared crisis involving their son, Will Spencer. His shocking involvement with Luna, following her deceit, has shaken both parents to their core and drawn them back into each other's lives. When family is under threat, Bill and Katie instinctively gravitate toward one another. What lies ahead promises not only a rekindling of romance but also a redefinition of their love, forged in the fires of regret and forgiveness. Katie, once dismissed as the Logan sister lacking Brooke's allure or Donna's vivacity, has gradually emerged as a formidable presence in her own right. Heather Tom exemplifies her resilience and transformation from a wallflower to a powerhouse. In the forthcoming episodes, she will take center stage as a mother advocating for her son's well-being and as a woman re-evaluating her heart's deepest desires. As Bill stands by her side, providing protection, resources, and a reminder of the passion they once shared, the sparks that never truly extinguished will reignite, offering Bill the new chapter with Katie that he has longed for, even if he has never openly acknowledged it. While he previously pursued Brooke with relentless fervor, only to be dismissed whenever Ridge Forrester snapped his fingers, and despite his flirtations with other women portraying him as a man unable to settle down, the reality is that Katie was always the one capable of breaking through his defenses. She was the one who could perceive both the tyrant and the tender father within him. Now, amidst the chaos as Will grapples with the trauma of being deceived and Katie faces the repercussions of having previously dismissed his pain too lightly, Bill will step in not merely as a co-parent but as the man who demonstrates that he can be her safe harbor, her equal, and her champion. In doing so, The Bold and the Beautiful is preparing for one of its most touching reunions, one that acknowledges the scars of the past while embracing them. Viewers will be treated to emotional scenes of confrontation, reflection, and ultimately reconciliation. As Katie confesses that despite her vows to be finished with him, her heart has never completely released its hold, Bill momentarily sheds his bravado to express that he has loved her through every mistake and is now prepared to fight for her in ways he should have years ago. Thus, the woman who figures in Bill's future is not an unexpected new character, nor the daughter of a rival, nor a mere fleeting romance, but Katie Logan, the individual who embodies his most genuine opportunity for redemption, the one who can stabilize him even as she provokes him. Together, they will confront Will's crisis, their intricate past, and the potential for a fresh start, transforming this upcoming chapter into one that is not solely about rekindled love but also about legacy, forgiveness, and the enduring reality that sometimes the most profound love stories are those that come full circle after being torn apart. This leaves fans both content and eager to witness how the revival of Bill and Katie's relationship will create ripples across the narrative, disturbing rivals, igniting familial tensions, and ultimately demonstrating that love can endure even the most dramatic upheaval when two individuals possess the courage to reach for it once more.